Is it possible to have more than one life insurance for an individual? That's what we're going to talk about in this episode. So stay tuned. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining. So this is Mike Caribbean. Today I'm going to talk about, is it possible to have more than one life insurance per individual? And I got asked this question many times in my career from clients. And believe it or not, majority of people, I would say maybe 70-80% of them don't know that the answer is yes. Yes, you can have more than one life insurance for an individual. And all these videos are for educational purposes only. And why I decided to talk about this, because unlike other type of insurances, like maybe a car insurance or health insurance, you cannot have more than one policy. It's wrong. You cannot just have two types of car insurance. You got to choose one. Same thing goes to a health insurance. Eventually, it brings a problem. But when it comes to life insurance, on the other hand, that's not the case. Why? Because in life insurance, the underwriting and the qualifications are much different when it comparing to maybe health insurance or car insurance or house insurance. So that's what I want to talk to you about. Because when it comes to buying a life insurance, you have to pretty much qualify your health. And when it comes to coverage, maybe based on your income, you qualify, let's say, $2 million life insurance, but you don't want the 2 million from one company or one type of a insurance. Maybe it's a term or maybe a universal life or index universal life. So you do have an option as a consumer to get more than one policy. And based on your income and age, let's say you qualify up to 2 million and you can have, $1 million term with one company and maybe another $1 million index universal life or whole life or universal life with another company, as long as you qualify. So yes, that's something that I think a lot of people need to know, because I came across in my career that people have one insurance and they think that's enough. No, it's not. You can get more than one. And many times when I sit down with people and I see they have an old policy, maybe 8 years old or 10 years old, and they had a great policy with a good company and they have a good rating as far as health wise, a lot of times, once I do run the numbers, I always tell them, if it makes sense, of course, I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's better you keep this one and let's get you another one, because 10 years ago that you got this first one, you had a great health, but within these 10 years, you have some health issues. There is a high chance we cannot get you better rating. But since you want to get a higher coverage, let's get you the second policy. And that's why I wanted to do this educational video so people can know that, because if you're thinking your health got bad after you got your first policy years ago, doesn't mean you cannot have a second one. Yes, maybe based on your health, you won't get a base rating. We call it super elite, super plus, or elite. Every company have different names for these health rate classes, but that doesn't stop you to get a second policy. Maybe you qualify at this moment standard, but you realize that 10 years ago or 15 years ago when you bought the policy, that 100,000 or 250,000 you got at that time, maybe it was good enough coverage for your lifestyle. And don't forget, 15 years ago, if we go back, life was much cheaper because of inflation. Everything went up, including the coverage of life insurance. You need to buy more coverage nowadays because everything changed, everything got expensive. Lifestyle changes, your income went up, your liabilities probably went up, and you want to get the second policy. So that's the video for today. Now, if you're in the market to get a life insurance, my consultations are free. You see the link below in my YouTube. If you click there, I can, send you a quote. I can do one-on-one consulting, and we can sit down and I'll explain you not only that the different types of insurances is out there and help you to really match what best fits you in your lifestyle, in your situation, but also explain you each policy, the advantages, disadvantages, and in general, so you understand what type of policy you should buy. And if you have one, again, you can get the second one. I learned one thing in my career that life insurance is never bad idea to have more coverage, because especially if you have a family, you have kids, is one of the best ways you can transfer wealth to your next generation by having a lot of life insurance. So to get a free consultation and quote about your age, your health, and your coverages and type of policies, click the link below in my YouTube video and fill out a couple of basic questions. All these obligations are very private. It comes to me directly and I'll get back to you and help you with the process. Thanks for watching this video. Share it in your pages. Talk to you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.